What happened?
Daddy, I have the most wonderful news.
What a relief. Promise me you won't go wandering off without me again.
I'm fine, Mr. Clayton.
Are you certain about that? Where did you go?
Look at this place. We heard a ruckus.
My specimens. I should never have left them lying about.
Jane, I like your new fashion.
Yes, my dear. It seems you misplaced your skirt.
I know.
Don't stare, gentlemen. Pack up. We're moving to higher ground.
No! Listen. I wandered into the jungle where I discovered several genera of flora and fauna, as well as a species of man-eating spider.
Ooh, that may constitute a major discovery, my dear. Congratulations.
Thank you, Daddy.
But how did you manage to...
Escape? I was rescued in the nick of time by...
Because baboonus, I should think.
Oh, no, Daddy. Homo erectus.
Say what?
Homo erectus?
I speak true, a wild man.
And how did you know he was a wild man?
We swung from the trees, naked. Except for a loincloth.
Well, that sounds pretty wild man in my book, eh, Mr. Clayton?
Miss Porter, it's the heat.
Well, to be honest, a loincloth-clad Homo erectus would likely raise my temperature a few degrees, too.
He was this close to me, Daddy, staring at me as though he'd never seen another human before.
You were lost and alone in the jungle. You started hallucinating hysterical fantasies.
Tarzan wasn't a fantasy man, Mr. Clayton, any more than you are. I will show you. I have sketches here in my journal. There.
Tarzan. So now he has a name.
Where the devil are my specs?
Upper right pocket, Daddy.
Put them down here somewhere.
So a wild man destroyed the camp.
Oh, no. That was the gorillas. At least a dozen, right here.
That's impossible, Miss Porter. A dozen gorillas would have torn you apart.
And your theory is correct, Daddy.
Tribes?
Yes, it's true. Gorillas are social beings.
Oh, wait till they hear about this at university.
You'll never be laughed at again. Never, never, never.
Miss Porter! Miss Porter! Can we stop the fandango? If she's correct, then there must be a whole bunch of them that are not fucking, yeah? I think I ought to teach you both how to use one of these.
Tark, over here, hurry! What happened back there?
Oh man, you should have seen that place when we first found it. The ugliest thing you ever set your eyes on. It was filled with all kind of weird stuff. I mean, so what could we do but clean the place up a little bit?
Tell me more, I've got to know everything.
It was all cramped, closed in. You couldn't even see the trees. I mean, what sick creatures would live like that?
Creatures like me.
Oh, come on now. You ain't that strange. But that freaky looking thing you brought back, what was that? It was all hairless and misshapen and just plain old ugly.
Beautiful. I've got to see her again.
Her? It's a her?
Carla, make sure the children keep up. Tarzan, see that it's safe behind.
They won't follow us.
Yes, they will. No stopping before the mountain ridge.
The strangers mean us no harm.
You know nothing about them.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Why are you threatened by anyone different from you?
They're killers. I know this.
You thought the same thing about me.
Stay away from them, for all our sakes.
Tarzan, for once, listen to Kerchak.
Why? So you can both keep me in the dark forever?
That's not what we're trying to do.
Why didn't you tell me there were creatures that looked like me?
Ignore him. Keep moving.
Yes, this looks good. A perfect spot. Excellent. Hold still, please. The use of the knuckles as locomotive aids. Extraordinary. And that's extraordinary too, isn't it? Oh, my hair. In this humidity, I can't do a thing with it. Oh, that's nothing. An inexpensive bauble of minimal nutritional value. Tarzan. This has been the most magical day. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined seeing in a single afternoon a giant land planarian, a paradise flycatcher, 2 bush babies, and a boo-boo.
Boo-boo!
Of course, you don't understand a word I'm saying, do you?
Boo-boo! Boo-boo!
No. And yet I could happily spend many more hours with you. Listen. The pearl-spotted owl. Hoo! Hoo! Oh dear. Daylight is fading. I really must return to camp before Father grows worried.
Father!
Who could your father have been, I wonder? Goodbye, Tarzan. I can only pray I shall see you again.
See? Again.
Yes, please.
This way, gentlemen, this way. Come. Put the line up over there, please. Yes, those crates can go there. Has anyone seen my daughter? She goes missing more and more often these days. That's curious. This time she's even left behind her schedule.
Sorry I'm late with the laundry, Father. Oh, excuse me.
There you are, darling.
Daddy, my work has been going splendidly. Since we got here, I've identified 36 new living species.
Well, then, Mr. Clayton seems to be an excellent guide.
Hardly. Oh, thank you. The way Mr. Clayton wields that rifle of his, I fear he shows scant interest in living creatures at all.
Yes, I've noticed. So then you've uncovered this wealth of materials with no assistance whatsoever?
Well,
Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you. It's been a week since you discovered your ape man. Have you seen him again since that first encounter?
no, why would you think I've never been able to lie to you, Daddy, ever since I was a little girl.
But it's a testament to your character that you kept on trying.
But just look. I have new sketches of him. Look at his eyes. So intense, burning through you. I've never seen such eyes.
Perhaps he's in need of a good ophthalmologist.
No, Daddy, you don't understand. This man is not like other men, like no man I've ever seen. You'll have to meet him to believe it. I know just how you'll be. Though he defies our gravity.
Jane, can this be true?
No man I've ever seen. He seems to fly, defying everything, like something in your dreams. Can this be true?
This man, he sounds extraordinary.
He is, Father.
I'd love to meet him too.
You shall.
Well, does he talk like you or I can?
Well-
And what do you two do?
I know this. He seems at one with nature. No man I've ever seen.
Sounds quite nice.
It seems he learned from all around him. They're like his friends, you see. Can this be true? Oh, Father, sometimes I wake at night and see him there. He lightens up the darkness, you will see.
I can see. Oh, daughter, what's this I hear? It seems he fills your heart with joy. I see the symptoms in those eyes. I feel so happy and proud of you inside. So, we both off to prepare for the day's expedition in search of the dread of the Philosophicons.
The great African flying cockroach. How exciting. Thank you, Daddy, for understanding.
Janie, my dear, this new enthusiasm of yours, it reminds me of your darling mother. Years ago, when first we met.
Oh, Miss Porter, I reckon these might be yours.
Thank you, Mr. Clayton.
And haven't you forgotten something else this morning?
No, I don't think
I said I'd take you out, remember? Tell you what, we could go catch some gorillas, set some traps, and catch some gorillas.
No violence, Mr. Clayton. Your methods are positively medieval.
I don't understand you people. Everyone else I work for wants a big animal fur to hang up on their wall.
Well, I simply can't imagine decorating my home with a corpse.
You know, it's rare I get ladies on my expeditions, but we usually get along real well. I can still show you around. Or are you playing hard to get?
I'm not trying to be difficult. You completely slipped my mind, that's all.
But see, I'm used to being remembered.
Mr. Clayton, you are no gentleman. But how rude. I told Dad you were ill-mannered.
Jane, be quiet.
That's another thing. Kindly stop from ordering me about as if I were your property.
You stay away from her.
Tarzan!
Tarzan? Oh, that's mine. Let go. Give me that. That is dangerous. Let go. Oh, you think this is a game? This is not a toy, son. Give me back. Back.
Such reflexes.
Is it really Tarzan?
Do you see anyone else around here wearing a loincloth?
Delighted to make your acquaintance. My daughter has told me so much about you.
Yes, sir. Down. Put that down.
Tarzan, please.
Jane?
Well, he had to call me something, and Miss Porter seemed so polysyllabic.
So, he's real.
Apology accepted, Mr. Clayton.
Well, don't just stand there. Tell him to take us to the gorillas.
Oh, Mr. Clayton, you possess an amazing ability for ignoring the extraordinary.
Well, it's what you came here for, remember? The ship will be back in just a few weeks. Professor, do you mind? You, Savage, take us, find gorilla. Now, find gorilla. Now, I do not talk like that. I do not talk like that. Go real us. Go real us.
Mr. Clayton, you're rapidly sliding down the evolutionary ladder. Best if I take over his education from here.
Education? But he's an ant.
Never interfere with the march of science, sir. My daughter has important work to do.
Emotions I never knew.
tree.